Pisces, welcome back to the channel Emperor's Light. It's me, Antonio, back with another set of channel tarot card messages for you guys today. Hopefully you've been doing well. We're going to get into some pick a card reading for you guys today. So we have something a little new. You have your options, your choices. We have two decks. We have the Lord of the Rings Tarot, and we have the Modern Witch Tarot. So I'll make sure I put the timestamps in the description box so that you can jump straight to your reading if you don't want to hear too much of the talking or the sharing that I'll be doing in this video before the readings get started. Hopefully you enjoy the messages, they resonate for you. Do not force the messages to fit. If they don't, leave the messages behind for others that come into the channel. There's plenty of other Pisces readings here on the channel. So yeah, we'll see what the divine has to say in regards to your current energies, what's surrounding you, what's coming towards you. So pick your choice today. We'll start with the Lord of the Rings Tarot. So yeah, you guys are actually ending off this pick a card series. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the reading today. These messages are meant to be timeless, of course. Well, so whenever you come across them, they'll be able to resonate somehow, some way, right? When it's meant to be, it'll be meant to be. So yeah, Pisces, I actually did Aquarius's reading last night. Usually I do you guys' readings in the middle of the night or the evening, because when I did tarot readings in the past, you guys were usually the last reading, and then the sun will be going down as I will be doing you guys' reading, right? But yeah, when I actually first started tarot readings, probably about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, however long it's been, I started off with 3-card messages. Then I expanded into 5-card messages as that muscle built, right? And then I even extended it to 15-card readings, and now I'm doing 25-card readings. So things are growing. I think I know how the schedule is going to go and where I'll be going in the future in regards to tarot readings. But yeah, let's see what Spirit has to say in regards to your current messages today. So this should be a nice, interesting pull. Not sure how long it's going to be. I do want to go to the beach today. Pisces, right? A water sign. I do want to go to the beach today and take a dive, take a swim, right? Get into some of that salt water. Get some spiritual healing. Let the water wash over me. Exfoliate this skin. But yeah, wherever you are, hopefully you're enjoying yourself, right? What's life if you're not enjoying it? Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so that we continue to grow. Tell a friend about me. We want to continue to do these tarot readings, and I wouldn't know what you guys prefer if you guys didn't give your feedback down in the comments. But we're slowly growing. We're reaching 420 wink wink messages for all the herbalists out there, right? Pisces being that one that likes to be in higher states of consciousness. They say sometimes Pisces have out of all the zodiac signs, they have a problem with addiction. But I guess there's some debating there, right? They said Jesus turned water into wine, so maybe he was a drinker. Maybe he always had a cup to offer someone. Very self-sacrificing. I've done a lot of self-sacrificing myself in my day, so yeah, let's see. I even had some blessings, right? Performed certain miracles in my life. Being on my deathbed at 17 years old, but raising from the dead as Jesus would, being blessed with a liver transplant. So that's a little bit of inside information from me if you're new to the channel. Those that have been here before, I sprinkle a little bit of my personal life in these readings every now and then. Let's see. Of course, these are going to be love messages. They tend to be twin flame or soulmate readings, whatever label you want to put on it, right? We'll see what a Spirit has to say in regards to Pisces' current energies. What does Spirit want Pisces to know? What's coming up for this therapeutic session? For this little entertaining divination reading. few more shuffles. We'll prime the cards a few times and we'll get into your reading, Pisces. So hopefully you enjoy the messages. Any jumpers today, Spirit? What do you want Pisces to know in regards to their current energies? Any love messages? What advice can we give today? All right, so let's start your reading, Pisces. So your grounded message is Page of Cups. We have a little bit of immature activity, maybe some young art, starting some sort of a new journey, possibly learning something new or experiencing some sort of a, I'm not sure how this is coming off, this Page of Cups. This could be someone offering you some sort of a small gift or some sort of a small love offer here. It could be a crush. Maybe you're amused to someone. Or someone could be amused to you. All right, we know how art inspires us. All right, let's get into it. So your grounded message was Page of Cups, and the first card out is the Queen of Pentacles. Right? A very stable, very down-to-earth earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, right? We look at this as the overbearing mother or even a wife. There could be children involved in this situation as well. This could be a teacher or a nurse, possibly a chef. But they're very stable in their finances. So we could be dealing with someone that's in real estate or someone that knows how to work well with money. Maybe a female financial advisor, an entrepreneur, of course, a boss in their own right, business owner. Then we have the Five of Swords, which is an argument here, some sort of a fight, a mental fight. Maybe you're having conflicting thoughts at this time. This could be going back and forth with someone, either verbally, or this just could be you, the thoughts that you're having right now, trying to understand something, possibly something to do with money and business, right? Entrepreneurship. We got the King of Wands, someone very creative, right? A passionate leader, someone very inspiring. This could be a lot of physical activity as well. We do know that the King of Wands, he rules, he's mastered his sacral chakra, his sexual energy. He's able to channel them into very creative, artistic, and passionate art forms. This could even be a traveler as well, someone, again, that gets into a lot of intense training, possibly a lot of adventures. We got the Page of Wands coming out after the King of Wands. So this is curiosity, right? When we talk about young people and immaturity, sometimes they may not just, sometimes it's not just immaturity. They're just young, starting some sort of a new young journey. So this could be a content creator or even a small burst of passion and inspiration, like a walk in the park or something like that, and then being inspired. I'm actually sitting in the park right now. We have the Nine of Cups. Contentment here, being happy. This is joy, wish fulfillment in some aspects. So again, maybe you are being enlightened by some sort of an art around you, possibly. This could also be strong communication coming in from someone in regards to some sort of a passionate project or passion project. We got the Eight of Pentacles. So this is hard work and consistency. So if someone is exercising or working out or starting some sort of a new gym regimen, this is them being very consistent about it here. Also, it comes out on top of the Queen of Pentacles. So Eight of Pentacles on top of the Queen of Pentacles. Someone that takes their business serious, putting in a lot of consistency and hard work, being very thorough. As the Pentacles tend to drop, I'm getting someone is starting to see the fruits of their labor. The Six of Pentacles, yeah, reciprocation is coming in. So there's a harvest coming in here. This is also gift giving, philanthropy, balancing of the scales here. One of my Libra cards comes out on top of Six of Pentacles. So this could be an argument about finances, or you could be going back and forth in your head in regards to finances. Again, how to master some sort of an entrepreneurship here. This could even be investing into multiple causes, possibly philanthropy. We got the King of Cups here for Pisces. So grounding the reading was the Page of Cups, and now we have the King of Cups that comes out on top of the King of Wands. So someone is inspiring true love or a strong passionate adventure. Someone could be on some sort of a love journey here, with this being a love reading here and off of pile 1. The King of Cups is very intuitive, very emotionally developed, very emotionally stable. This could be some sort of a master artist, possibly a singer or a dancer, right? This could even be a comedian as well. Definitely dealing with a content creator or someone that works with other people. We have the Fool card. The first message I'm getting off the Fool card is children here. So you could possibly be working with children. The Fool is also an adventurer, right? They take a leap of faith out of the window to follow their dreams, right? Being open to the universe, being very faithful or having a lot of faith. It's Aries Major Arcana. So again, this could be working on some sort of a physical fitness here. Maybe you're teaching physical fitness. Comes out on top of Page of Wands. So again, someone jumping out of the window here, maybe wanting to change up their body. This could also be yearning for adventure here. Could be dealing with a traveler, traveling very light. Again, following with the trend of losing weight, possibly. Then we have the Ace of Rings, the Ace of Pentacles, coming out on top of the Nine of Cups. This could be a strong offer of love here, possibly someone offering their hand in marriage. But the Ace of Pentacles typically symbolizes some sort of a new windfall, monies, possibly a new job, a new home, something material, possibly a new jewelry, maybe even a car. Definitely an upgrading your finances. Now your health is your wealth, right? We talk about the cups being a part of your health, and then the rings or the pentacles, which is also time down here on the earth plane, right? We want to make sure that we're valuing our health as much as we're valuing our wealth. But yeah, some sort of a new commitment coming towards you here on top of the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Someone is looking at you as wish fulfillment, or you're looking at someone as wish fulfillment, and someone is wanting to offer this Ace of Rings here. Could be in regards to business. First card out was the Queen of Pentacles, and on top of her was the Eight of Pentacles. So again, with the Ace of Rings coming out, or the Ace of Pentacles, there's some sort of a financial investment that's taking harvest, or some sort of a financial offer that's taking harvest here for Pisces. We have the Six of Cups coming out on top of the Six of Rings. So I'm getting gift giving. Someone is very thankful in regards to this situation here. If you are dealing with donating or entrepreneurship or some sort of a philanthropy. The Six of Cups also speaks about memories, right? Past love connections, future love connections here. I'm even getting like legacy here. Maybe there's some sort of a heirloom that needs to be passed down here. The cups symbolize intuition as well. So someone could be teaching. Maybe what I'm getting is some sort of a spiritual system, right? When you have some sort of a system that you follow, it tends to give you something to ground yourself on, whether it's your health, your finances, the way that you think, the way that you offer your gifts to the world as well, because there's a lot of cups being given here, a lot of gift giving. We have a strong leader here. The Two of Cups, friendship. So it usually starts at home, right? Your home is your first business, right? Dealing with an interior decorator or some sort of a... This could be investing in a home. Yeah, I guess someone wants to offer you some sort of a home here, or wants to share in some sort of a home with you here, possibly sharing some sort of a business project with you, bringing their cup to your cup. Queen of Swords, which rules Libra, which is the relationship card, or the relationship sign, whether business or pleasure. But this is a teacher here. This is someone that takes into the account the opinions of others in order to make the sound, just decision to bring balance into a situation. This could even be books as well, i.e. an author or an illustrator, right? A writer. There's a lot of cups in this situation, so this could be poetry as well. This could be a message coming towards you in regards to love or some sort of a business offer. Judgment, yeah. Someone making their presence be known here. Making a sound decision, standing firm on top of the Fool card. Yeah, so someone's making a choice to go take this leap of faith here. So you would often see this. Sometimes people are afraid to leave home. Sometimes people are afraid to let certain things go. The universe is urging you to let something go here, even if it's something new that you've never done before. That's why we have Page of Wands here, which is curiosity. But we have Judgment on top of the Fool in the Page of Wands. So the universe is urging you, or you could be listening to some sort of a motivational speaker, maybe someone that is a thought provoker here. Judgment symbolizes, for me, Libra. So again, this could be politics, maybe. Earth angel activity, right? Someone that a lot of people listens to. This could either be you or someone around you, right? Inspiring people to take that leap of faith, the Fool, no matter how immature, young, or new at it they may be. Page of Wands. So leaving behind, or at least traveling light, right? Yeah, traveling light. The Hermit card. Coming out on top of Ace of Rain. So strong earth energy here. Someone's needing to ground themselves, or they're attempting to learn to ground themselves. This could be someone being out in nature. On top of the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Yeah, someone has a strong desire to... It seems like someone's afraid to leave home, but they have a strong desire to leave home. This is like children that say they can't wait to grow up. Or like older people that always have those memories, right? Six of Cups, saying that they wish that they knew what they knew now back when they were younger. Here is what I'm getting. We wouldn't have regrets like that, right? People on their deathbed having regrets if they just take action and not waste time. But the Hermit is someone, it's a strong assistant. First of all, Virgo typically symbolizes the Virgin. But this is someone that deals in a lot of details here. Again, you could be juggling a lot of details in your thought patterns right now with the Five of Swords being out. But I do see strong finances coming in here. That's the whole point, right? Knowledge is power. It helps you bring wealth if that's what you want to manifest. Whatever is constantly on the mind is what it's going to attract, whether it be love, finances, or whatever the case may be. Three of Swords here. Someone feeling like they're not getting enough attention, or this could be third parties. This could be someone not putting enough attention or intention into the things that they should be putting attention in, right? This is focus. Someone could also be waiting on an apology here. Now, I'm not sure if you're currently in some sort of a relationship or marriage. There could have been some sort of a third-party activity. But there's an apology that's to be expected, or an apology that's coming in here. Six of Swords, yeah, something to free your mind, I guess, or take your mind off negative things. The Six of Swords, which symbolizes clarity, or taking some sort of a vacation. With the Two of Cups, possibly wanting to take a vacation with someone. We have double sixes, Six of Swords on top of the Two of Cups, and then Six of Pentacles. So yeah, paying for some sort of a maybe cruise or flight or some sort of a vacation, looking for a way out here. The Knight of Pentacles, a slow-moving offer. Very sturdy here, coming out on top of Queen of Swords. This could be borrowing money here with the Six of Pentacles, like some sort of a payback. Maybe you invested in someone, or someone invested in you. This could be the energies around you at this time. People seeing that you have... possibly people wanting to do business with you because they can see strong investments coming out of you here. Comes out on top of Queen of Swords again, which is Libra, business, relationships, and partnerships. The Devil card showing up. The earthbound celebrity, right? A lot of toxicity can be found in this major arcana. Comes out on top of Judgment, right? So this is anything that we would see on the earthly plane when we talk about addictions earlier in this reading, right? It could be sex, drugs, alcohol, monies, right? Material things, right? I had not necessarily an argument, but a teaching of someone, right, from a different culture. I believe she was Asian, She said in the chat room that you can have all the things that you want to hear on earth once you get to heaven. And I was just explaining to her, I was like, why would you still want earthly desires when you go to heaven? Shouldn't your expectations and your desires change? I didn't think she wanted to talk anymore after that, right? But that's delivering some sort of a truth or some sort of a speech, judgment to a fool, or granting someone a new thought form, a new thought pattern, and inspiring them to take action, right? Go on the fool's journey. What else do we have here for Pisces in pile 1? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you never know. What is it? I'm getting Forrest Gump vibes in the Fool. You never know what you're going to get. The box of chocolates, right? You never know what life has to offer until you take action. Now I'm getting jail here. So you may be imprisoning yourself in your thoughts or your emotions at this time, or may not be wanting to take a leap of faith. I'm also getting, don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge the experience by its cover as well. Say, for instance, if you have a fear of heights, maybe you want to go on some sort of an airplane or a hot air balloon, or you want to travel to some sort of a mountain, get yourself an aerial view of something to try to quell these fears that you may have, or someone. You could also be trying to pull someone out of a negative state of mind here. Wheel of Fortune, changing the destiny or the fate of someone, right? Once someone sees that something can be done, they can change. They can change things. This is strong support here with Ace of Pentacles. Again, yes, someone could be offering you some sort of a home, some sort of a vacation. I'm also getting road trip vibes here with the Judgment, right? Making that spur-of-the-moment judgment call like I did when I purchased my first car, Ace of Pentacles, at 23 years old, and I traveled throughout America. And I was able to see a lot of things in this country. It brought a new perspective to me at a younger age. What else do we have? We have the Page of Swords, taking notes. This could be a young student here. We could also be dealing with a spy, but it comes out on top of 3 of Swords. So yeah, definitely someone looking into you here. This could be checking text messages, checking emails, checking someone's social media, feeling third-party vibes, maybe a little bit of insecurity here. 5 of Wands. Again, this could be a fight. This could even be training as well, again, with the Page of Swords coming out. But the 5 of Wands comes out on top of the 6 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords. So 5-5, the synchronicity, something in regards to change. So what I'm getting here also as well, because we have someone that works hard here, the first card out with the Queen of Pentacles, dealing with an entrepreneur or a business owner. Now there's great abundance to be had, right? We sacrifice our time and our health in order to bring in finances, right? You would often hear me say that I don't think any amount of money, like say for instance an hourly wage, someone would say, or I would say, like an hour of my time isn't worth $30 or whatever an hourly rate would be, right? You never know what could happen in that hour. What we're also getting here with that whole message is that, and I'll often say this as well, sometimes hard work physically, typically on a masculine, would bring about mental hardships, right? We don't realize that sometimes physical hardship on the body can affect someone mentally, and then vice versa as well. As above, so below. The 5 of Swords is at the top of this row. At the bottom of the row, we have 5 of Wands. So even with me working in the industry that I worked in, customer service, over the phones and in small offices and things like that, the mental clarity is very valuable as well. Working with people and constantly using your mind all the time taxes the body. We have the 7 of, my nose didn't start running until I started this reading, man. The prana, the life force, breathing. That's how the spirits flow in and flow out of you, right? We have the 7 of Wands. Again, someone holding back here, possibly stand your ground type energy, being very defensive. Now this could be working out as well. Again, if someone is currently changing their eating habits or changing up the way they're physically developing themselves here. This could also be having boundaries when it comes to certain people, certain places, or certain things. The Knight of comes out on top of the Knight of Rings, the Queen of Swords, the King of Cups, and then the King of Wands. This would be like starting some sort of a home business, right? Like a YouTube page outside of your home. One story I would give you is like after I had my surgery, the doctors told me that I wouldn't be able to do simple things or lead the regular life like other people lead. Like they said I wouldn't even be able to drink a can of cola anymore. And then even other things when it comes to my own personal health, right? I wouldn't be able to go out in public, right? Touching the same doorknobs as people, right? Being around children, right? Just being out in nature and being out in the, in the city life, in the day-to-day mundane activity like regular people, right? My immune system would be affected. But we test these things, right? Life gives you a test. So yeah, someone could be hesitating whether they should drop their boundaries or create new boundaries for themselves. It looks like Spirit's encouraging you to take a leap of faith, or this could be the advice that you're giving someone here with the Queen of Swords, taking a leap of faith to try something new, right? There's two things that, well, more than two things, but yeah, there's multiple things that can kill you. Where you want to stay in a house by yourself, lonely all the time, not doing anything, that can actually drive you crazy. That's where I was getting the jail reference from. And there's other things as well that may be kind of iffy, but you have to take that leap of faith here with the Fool card and go out and do things. So yeah, I mean, you could be sitting in your house minding your own business and a stray bullet or a truck can crash into your house and kill you. So what's the point? Let's see here. The Emperor shows up. The Divine Masculine, a strong protector, a strong manifester, a ruler, right? Symbolizing all the kings in the deck. Very versatile. This is a playmaker here, if we're talking sports. A leader. Someone being anointed with authority. We already see the King of Wands showing up, which is a strong, inspiring, passionate person. And then the Emperor shows up, which is Aries Major Arcana. So that's double fire energy. With the Fool, yeah, someone has a lot of passion burning inside of them and they need to get this energy out here. We have the Four of Wands, the Twin Flame card, right? The home, the boundaries. Now, if this does symbolize some sort of a home, this would be like a home base, possibly somewhere to return to after you've taken a long trip or a long journey or an adventure. This could also be experimenting inside of the home. Maybe you're a scientist or something like that here. Again, a content creator creating a business outside of your own home. Because in this row, the Four of Wands comes out on top of the Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit card, right, which is looking like a scientist to me, and the Ace of Rings and the Nine of Cups, so wish fulfillment, right? Wish fulfillment can be found inside or outside of the home. I guess it just depends on how people perceive different things or what their perception is like, right? What's being shown to them versus what they're actually seeing. Let's go ahead and take a look at the major arcana for Pisces and Pile 1 today and see if I can discern any more messages for you guys today. Well, we do have the Emperor. We do have the Hermit in the Wheel of Fortune. We do have Judgment and the Devil. Yeah. So this could be like self-defeating thoughts. I would often tell like people like my father, if I didn't talk to my father in a long time, or say for instance, people that don't go to church, they would say that they haven't went to church in a long time because they don't know how they would be perceived in the eyes of God for not being in church for a long time. So in turn, they let that fear carry on and they just keep staying out of church, right? Instead of taking that leap of faith, the Fool card. So we have 6 major arcana, right? This is positivity. 5 usually symbolizes some sort of a difficulty or freedom. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Page of Cups. Yeah, you're a muse here. What do children have to look up to? Do children look up to fearful adults, right? I tell the story about how when we were younger, we looked up at our parents and our teachers as if they were professionals, like they were actually gods and they knew everything. And then you realize when you reach a certain age in your 20s and your 30s, right? And you're still trying to figure out life and you realize your parents didn't know squat. Let's take a look at the fire energies here. Now, yeah, someone's definitely encouraged to become the leader of their life here. Someone has divine masculine potential. Or you could be dealing with the divine masculine at this time. This could also be your energies. We have the Fool and we have the Emperor, both Aries, right? Taking action, being a leader, manifesting here, being the creator of your own life, having faith, having wisdom with that faith as well. We have the Devil, Judgment, some would say symbolizing Capricorn zodiac sign, and we have the Hermit. So very grounded and very stable here. Maybe someone's being planted somewhere in a long time and they need to take action. They need to go out and experience something new, a whole new world vibes, right? But the Devil would symbolize earthly hiccups, earthly wisdom, right? Again, this could be a strong leader, a strong boss here, the Emperor, some sort of a business owner, an entrepreneur, trying something new, maybe bringing new business ideas to this situation, or bringing new talent in. This could possibly be scouting as well. The Judgment, making a sound decision, right? Giving some sort of a speech. But the universe is trying to get your attention here. The universe may even help you with your discernment in order to make some sort of a decision. You may be running across hidden messages and hidden signs, possibly occultism. The details here in Vermin, and the Hermit. This is an assistant. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So there's great abundance to be found in this situation if you're able to take a leap of faith, right? You change your destiny like I did. The doctors told me that I would have to live inside a bubble, inside of my house, my whole entire life, right? But instead, I took that leap of faith, right? Having faith like the Pisces, going out and adventuring, right? You take the consequences as they come, judgment, right? Dealing with Papa Saturn, right? So there's certain things that I carry with me as far as wearing masks, keeping myself clean, right? Exercising and working out here with a lot of strong wands activity, right? Things that that regular people don't do, right? What else do we have here? Let's take a look at the High Court cards. We'll start with the pages. We did have quite a few pages show up in this reading. We have Page of Wands, right? Being curious, starting some sort of a new adventure. This could be a sexual curiosity as well. Page of Swords, spying. We know young people like to spend a lot of time on social media, but this could be learning as well. Taking notes and that sort of thing. Page of Cups, inspiring new love or some sort of a creative passion here. This could even be channeling one's gifts, maybe singing or dancing here. This could also be minor poetry. The poetry of life. We have the Knight of Rings, the slow offer, right? Slow and steady wins the race. We don't have to always rush into things, right? We have to make sure that we pay very close attention to details. One of the things I found myself doing throughout life is looking at the ground too much. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but when I was in school, my teacher actually noticed it. She's like, why do you look down so much? You should look up and smile more, because your smile is going to change the world one day. And I turned that into not necessarily a pickup line. I just told women that they should, or anyone, that they should smile more. Or whenever I see someone that didn't smile a lot and they did smile, I would say, oh, what are you, going to Disney World? Because you're smiling so much now. Your smile is like Disney World. We have actually a couple queens. The Queen of Rings, right? Very financially stable. And then we have the Queen of Swords, very discerning individual. So there's a lot of business going on here, setting sturdy foundation, something to expand upon and build upon. I talked about this in the past. No matter how mobile we are, the world is changing when it comes to business and love and relationships and the way that we see things. It has come to a point in time where people, look at this cat sneaking through this grass. It's going to come, and we actually living in those times now. Again, I spoke to a pastor that tried to recruit me last week, and I told him that the world is currently going through a death and rebirth process, and those that don't understand, right? We'll have those that understand, and then we'll have those that don't want to understand, and then there's those that don't even know what the hell's going on, right? Yeah, so if you're not, you're going to need to be able to start your own business or your own side hustle in order to be able to survive in this new world. Create your own jobs, because the jobs that are being presented to us, they're lackluster, they're not fulfilling, right? So this could be counseling, again, entrepreneurship out of the home, becoming some sort of a business owner, a content creator even. We have the King of Cups and we have the King of Wands. So yeah, very creative, very empathic. Inspiration, inspiring love amongst the collective. This could even be a community of people. What do we have here as far as occupations? We have singers, dancers, right? Page of Cups, an artist, right? A painter. I'm even getting a swimmer or a fisherman for whatever reason. And then we have the Page of Wands, which could be anything like a workout guru, a workout specialist, a meal prepper, an athlete, right? Basketball, football, someone that goes hiking, maybe a runner. But they're inspiring a lot, right? Celebrities tend to inspire us a lot if we're talking about the divine masculine. Emperor's Light is the name of my channel for a reason. We have Ace of Pentacles, right? The Ace of Rings, the One Ring. So this is commitment to oneself, or this could be someone around you. Maybe you want to commit to them, or they're wanting to commit with you. They're wanting to bring a cup to you here. It would seem like an immature cup, but we actually have the King of Cups here. Someone very devoted, someone very empathic or intuitive. Could be dealing with a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. A clairvoyant or a psychic here. Because we had the Wheel of Fortune, what could be a fortune-telling ball or a fortune-telling crystal ball here? Someone very devoted to their craft is what I'm getting. As far as the numbers, when we're talking about numerology here, we have the Two of Cups. So again, this is some sort of a community leader, some sort of a community effort. Personally, this could be someone wanting to come towards you with some sort of a new friendship, possibly a new commitment, an engagement, or marriage. With the Ace of Rings and the Wheel of Fortune showing up, right? We have the Three of Swords. This could be hesitancy or shyness, right? We could also be dealing with third parties as well. Misrepresentation is what I'm getting if we're dealing with business. This could be, also a bad reputation here if we're talking about romantic relationships, right? A woman that sleeps around a lot, her name gets around. That's what we call them around the way, girl. Even a guy, right? Don't think you can get away with being promiscuous, right? You'll probably want to focus on the things that's more important to you and what matters most, your family and a business, versus worrying about anything else. Things that are going to fall apart or crumble in the end. We see the Devil card showing up in this reading, right? Which is a lot of destabilization, a lot of karmic energy. 5 and 5, 5 of Swords and 5 of Wands. Again, a lot of change happening here. 5 of Swords will be arguing and that sort of thing. Miscommunication, possibly. Not understanding something. This could also be envy here with the 5 of Wands being my paparazzi card. Someone could be envying you at this time. So we have people that are envying you here, and you're actually inspiring others, right? Being a muse. We have quite a few sixes. 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords, and 6 of Pentacles. So there's a lot of success here. Not sure if you're opening up your heart space or you're sharing your vision with others, right? Being the Emperor, right? The Emperor creates the chessboard for other people to play the game here. So this would be reciprocation. Maybe people are donating finances to you if you're not being philanthropic and donating finances to people and offering gifts, right? balancing, right? Taking a look at I'm getting Robin Hood vibes. Okay, so that's what 5 of Swords and 5 of Wands is. Yeah, a lot of Robin Hood vibes. Equal exchange. You would learn about the laws of equivalent exchange in alchemy, right? Or science. It's an equal and opposite reaction to everything you do. So 6 of Pentacles, finance is coming towards you here. 6 of Swords, clarity, right? You also get good karma, right? Sometimes we keep things on our mind too much until we actually take action. 6 of Cups, right? Memories, thinking about something, what we shoulda, coulda, woulda done. But this is a love offer coming towards you. Again, some sort of an apology. This has become one of my antidote cards, right? The antidote to sadness, or the cure to something, right? Like love being the best laughter. Laughter being the best medicine. This could also be offering love to someone that's in a destitute situation. We have a 7 of Wands, right? Your comfort zone, standing your ground, guarding your territory, having some sort of an integrity, right? You can't have your arms open to anyone. We have 4 of Wands actually showing up. Did I miss something here? 4 of Wands, known as a twin flame card or a sturdy foundation. Possibly a building or something like that. Again, maybe a place that you work out of, or a place that you frequent, where there's communion, where there's a gathering, where you can reciprocate. And maybe, yeah, I'm getting a strong, someone is into like gift giving, but it's coming off as like philanthropy here. So I'm not sure if this is like a hospital. I did know I had a dream a few days ago about me being some sort of a Reiki healing specialist at some sort of a retreat or a resort. And then we had the Emperor show up with the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So that is definitely business ownership. We have the 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. A lot of people are seeing you as wish fulfillment. They're seeing you as very abundant, someone that's very consistent, someone that stands on firm ground here. Someone that sees you as accountable. So it's, what they're saying is they see you as someone that they can count on here with the 8 of Pentacles, right? If they give you something, you're able to follow through with the plan, or complete whatever goal or mission that they gave you here. Right? Who wants someone that gives up, like say for marriage? Who wants someone? Me as a man, the reason why I have not been married yet is because when I get married, I want to stay married. All right? I don't want to spend the rest of my life as some divorced man. And we have 9 of Cups, again, wish fulfillment. So you're providing a lot of joy and happiness for those around you. They may see you as being very content. Maybe some sort of, what's the word? Again, they just see you as someone very stable, very accountable. Again, they can always come to you if they need something here, or this is someone around you that's supporting you. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups and we have the Sun card. So yeah, you're someone's son here. You're probably someone that smiles a lot. You're probably someone that exudes a lot of joy, a lot of illumination, like a lot of bright, and like in the spotlight. Again, the name of my channel is Emperor's Light. So again, you can resonate with that, which is probably why you're here, right? But the Sun card symbolizes illumination, even enlightenment as well, great joy. Also children as well. Someone has a crush on you here. We already saw the Queen of Pentacles, which is a strong mother figure, show up. The Divine Masculine shows up, right? Usually the kings or the emperors, they have to pass down their legacy. We had the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles show up. So the Sun card, great joy, a lot of happiness here. Again, kumbaya. Even if you're dealing with some people that don't have as much as you, again, it's like, and I hate when I can't remember the word, but it's a lot of people that have faith in you here, or they see you as some sort of a gift giver here. Possibly a healer here. We did have the Page of Cups showing up. You have a lot of high spiritual energy. You may be a naturalist with the King of Wands showing up. But we see the Six of Wands. So people travel far and wide to come and see you. They put you on a pedestal, or this could be you traveling towards people. This is 15 minutes of fame here. Now, it could be something as simple as being consistent, following up on some sort of a gym regimen, right? People are, you're giving someone good advice when it comes to changing up their lifestyles or whatever the case may be. Possibly even their spirituality, with wands symbolizing our spiritual energy. One more card from the bottom of the deck, the Lovers, Gemini energy. The Emperor showed up here, which is Aries, but we also had the Queen of Swords symbolizing Libra. We know that Libra is one half, along with Taurus, when it comes to the Empress figure. So yeah, someone's chasing you, or again, this could be how people feel about you here. They have some sort of this could be a tribe. This could be a lot of people that have some sort of a strong connection with you here. But when it comes to love, there's definitely love here. Communication is key. You could be a motivational speaker, again, some sort of a counselor. We have a divine counterpart coming towards you here to help you out with this situation here. King of Cups, a strong love offer. Someone's already watching you here. Page of Swords and Page of Cups. Muse activity. They're taking notes on you, possibly watching you through social media, but they have a strong love connection with you here. Soulmates wanting to come into union with you here. New commitment here with the Ace of Rings, or the Ace of Pentacles, the One Ring, and the Wheel of Fortune. Great abundance here, aka your family is your first business. So that's what I have for you here today, Pisces and Pile 1. Hopefully you enjoyed the messages. Hopefully they resonate for you. There's a lot of positivity here. Just watch out for minor addictions, minor obsessions, things that may try to trip you over. I think you have a lot of strong energy behind you. The universe is behind you. It just requires faith. Sometimes we hesitate, but fear keeps us stagnant. Confidence dictates the future. We saw the sun come out. That strong Leo energy, being very brave, right? Being very passionate. Even displaying your creativity, right? We put our creativity out there, and sometimes we may be afraid that it's going to be judged. We saw the Judgment card come out. But inspiration is inspiration, right? If we can think of something, we should be able to create it as well, right? So like, share, subscribe, add value to the channel. Tell your friends about me so that we continue to grow. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace. So we are on to the next reading here. Hopefully you guys thoroughly enjoyed the Pile 1 reading. Not sure if you're staying for Pile 2. I tend to pick a cards all the way through sometimes. If I don't have enough time, maybe I'll just pick one pile, but I tend to usually watch the whole thing. There's usually additional messages that can be found in multiple piles. But let's see. Pile 2, we are gathered here today for your spiritual channel tarot card messages. We're going to be using the Modern Witch Tarot deck today, which was your option to see what Spirit has to say in regards to your current energies, what's coming towards you, what you need to know for this therapeutic session, right? This is typically love advice, right? Provided you with some options today, so we're going to get right into your reading. Messages for Pile 2 here in Pisces is reading today's Spirit. What messages do you have for Pisces? Any jumpers? Let's see if we can shuffle. Any messages today for Pisces? Pile 2 today. Any jumper, Spirit? What do you want the Pisces collective to know? All right, Pisces, so let's get into your messages. Let's see what we can channel through the cartomancy for you today. Nice and bright sunny day. The bottom card for you is Six of Cups. This is your current grounding energy, or this is the energy surrounding you at this time. A lot of love, a lot of gift giving. I'm getting... you know what I'm getting? I'm getting healing vibes, but that's not the word I wanted to use. It'll come to me here. Could be dealing with memories as well. Looking back on where you've come from. This could also be love coming towards you. Yeah, we have the Two of Wands. Spectating from a distance here. Abstinence, planning, being very ambitious. Yeah, so someone wants to come towards you here. You're exuding this this love energy, this gift-giving energy here. So they're wanting to come towards you here. This could be parents entrusting you with their children. So is this teacher vibes, or is this love headed towards you? We'll see what the cartomancy has to say. Three of Swords. That's very interesting. Third party actions or third party energy. Four of Swords. Someone's upset here. This could be an unexpected, I want to say an unexpected pregnancy, but it could be an unexpected turn of events here. Maybe someone's discernment is off. They're needing more sleep. They're needing more rest, or they're needing some sort of a vacation. They're needing to go out and, okay, so this could be a lonely person that needs to get more active with people here. They're exuding here, like they're not getting enough attention here, or they have no one to share their love with here. Yeah. Even the Two of Wands, she's looking for a place to go, but she's facing away from the Three of Swords. So you could be coming out of a third-party situation, a breakup situation. Not sure if there was a mistaken pregnancy in this situation as well. We have the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment and contentment. This could be single mother vibes. But you're being looked at as very attractive someone, wish fulfillment, having multiple options. Looks like you're very happy with yourself. The Nine of Pentacles, yeah, single and abundant. So this is giving off single mother vibes here. Yeah, some sort of a breakup or some sort of a separation. Yeah, so this is an apology, or this is some sort of a healing. Again, looking back on old memories or something like that. What else do we have here for Pisces? I mean, Jesus, immaculate conception is what they would say, but of course he knew who his father was, right? God. Like if you don't have any, if you're an adopted child or something like that, which is possibly what we're dealing with, an adopted child, if you don't have any idea of who your parents or who your family is, I mean, we're all God's children and we're all connected in some sort of a way. Yeah, Five of Cups, dealing with emotional upset here, emotional disillusionment. Comes out on top of Two of Wands. So what's the message? Two of Wands, but she still has two cups standing here. So there is a shining light here. There's someone that you can make a connection with here, no matter how alone that you may, no matter how alone you may feel here in this third party situation, right? Feeling like you're not getting enough attention. The Nine of Swords on top of the Three of Swords. So this could be mental illness, right? Usually, if children don't grow up in two-parent household, they're not as advanced, or they're not as developed as children that come from a two-parent household. Sleeplessness here. There's a desire that's wanting to be had here. Some sort of a longing here, a longing for friends, family, connection, love even. There's an apology here. Usually we hear that story of a father that finally comes to their children, or children that finally meet up with their father. And there's this whole reunion and apologies being thrown around, right? Asking of questions. The Queen of Wands. Eesh. So, I mean, this could have been due to promiscuity, right? We're dealing with someone that's very attractive, right? Now, this would be known as a witch or a bruja, even a model. Other things as well as an athlete. Someone very physically fit. Comes out on top of Four of Swords, which has, yeah, there was definitely sex in this situation here. Possibly a mistaken pregnancy. Not sure if we were dealing with a pimp or some sort of a situation, or a one-night stand. This could have been going off on some sort of an adventure or being very ambitious. This could have been intentional as well here. Women don't understand when they're When I was 22 years old, I dated a 22-year-old woman that was a few months older than me. Now, she liked me, but I'm not sure if she loved me. What she wanted was a child because she was in America by herself, had no friends and no family and no one to basically share in life with. So she did something very, very strange and out of the box to try and get herself pregnant from me. Thank God that didn't happen. But yeah, there's multiple stories already here. We're dealing with stepchildren or children that were abandoned, and then we're dealing with mother that's intentionally creating single mother households, or they just want a child or someone that they can have to share their life with here. Not understanding that once that child gets a certain age, especially when they hit puberty, when they become a teenager, they're not going to really care about what's going on at home anymore. In fact, they're going to be waiting to leave home. You know how many single mothers get into arguments with their 15, 16-year-old daughters and then get kicked out of the home, and the cycle continues and repeats, right? So you have to think about these things, right? Children aren't going to stay a baby forever. And even if they do have some sort of an integrity, when they become an adult and they're able to have grown-up conversations with you and ask you to stand on your integrity and want to have a conversation with you, they're going to ask you what happened to dad or what was the situation. Now that can go in either direction, a masculine or a feminine, because we know that there's some single fathers out there as well. But we're dealing with a strong level of attraction here. We have 7 of Cups. Yeah, the smoke screen, an illusion. At some point, the illusion falls off. Now, there's some people that's so secure in themselves here because the 7 of Cups comes out on top of 9 of Cups that they're content. I recently met an individual that's been to a few states. He actually doesn't really. I don't know. I don't know what his thought process is, but he doesn't know who his family is. He doesn't know whether he has brothers and sisters. He doesn't know who his parents are. But he's very spiritual, and he talks about God a lot and where the spirit guides him, right, to and fro. So, in other stories here, we're dealing with someone very powerful here. They've learned themselves. They're content with themselves, right? They've loved themselves enough to accept things. Dealing with this illusion here. Analysis paralysis is what 7 of Cups is, right? That's your intuition firing up. 9 of Cups. So someone is becoming very spiritually developed here. They're evolving. Usually, diamonds out of the rough, hardship creates brilliance, right? Usually, right? If your faith is strong enough. We have the 5 of Pentacles, the Rolling Stone. Physical displacement, a change up in the finances. This could be freedom. Comes out on top of 9 of Pentacles. So 5 of Pentacles on top of the 9 of Pentacles. This could be, what I'm also getting is people could see you as being very, they're seeing you as being very empathic, 9 of Cups, very clairvoyant. So you could very well be some sort of a psychic. I'm getting one of these Disney fairy tale stories in my head. This is like a witch hunt. And in order to keep her child alive, she abandoned the child, right? Like a witch knows that she's about to get ready to get burned alive or get hung or something like that. So she hides her child, right? Puts them in a basket and sends them upstream or something like that, hoping that the child survives, is what I'm getting. So I'm not sure if you're resonating with that message or not. But we have 9 of Pentacles and 5 of Pentacles. You'd be surprised, right? When you have clairvoyant gifts, they usually come from somewhere down your ancestral or up your ancestral line. 7 of Pentacles, gardening and planting. Yeah, someone could have been a gardener, like a naturalist or something like that. With the Queen of Cups out, she's a naturalist pretty much, right? Again, she's very beautiful, probably like myself, wears a lot of loose-fitting clothing, isn't afraid to display themselves in their birthday suit. Pretty much, people would look down on these sorts of things, but we forget that Adam and Eve were naked in the garden. Seven of Pentacles, right? Growing something, looking back on your efforts. Again, looking back on your ancestry. The Chariots, Cancer Major Arcana, nurturing oneself. Sometimes when you're in the world alone, or you're lost in the world alone, the only thing you can really do is nurture yourself. Again, Cancer being one of the most empathic and intuitive signs. Again, we could be dealing with a clairvoyance. But the Chariot symbolizes a lot of willpower, strength in their own right, a lot of a quick movement, transportation, and that sort of thing. This could be a car. Maybe someone goes on a lot of road trips. One thing is, if you can't explore your family, explore the world around you, right? There's things bigger than your work, things bigger than your family. We often hear blood is thicker than the water, but that's not the case. Sometimes family can be the ones that upset you the most, right? And you have to leave them behind, right? You don't get everything you know and learn out of life from your family. Like me, I'm the black sheep of my family, which is where I can resonate with this, or how I can try to relay this message, right? There's not anything else new that I can learn from my family. I hate to put it this way, but they're very stupid. So I'm looked at as the black sheep. I'm looked at as the one with high intelligence. I'm looked at as the one that's very empathic and intuitive. Even when I started my business of tarot reading and being very clairvoyant, they looked at me crazy, right? So you can learn yourself through the world around you, right? You have the whole world. The whole world is your oyster. You forget that sometimes your friends, the friends that you come across and you make in this world, are more valuable than your family, right? We all love our family, but we have bigger connections to make in the world, right? There's certain answers that'll never be able to be fulfilled, right? Like if you are a child that doesn't know your family, you'll never get that. You'll never get that answer. But also there's people across the world that will be millionaires that'll never be millionaires. There's always something, right, there, or a question that needs to be answered, or there's always something, a void that needs to be filled. Now, it's going to take hard work, and it takes introspection to figure out whether you can bring those wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups, whether you can bring it into fruition or not, right? Some people don't even know their grandfathers or their great-grandfathers' names, but they know the hottest song, they know the hottest dance, they know all the hottest labels and trends and all that type of stuff. So again, it's where you put your intention. Man, I'm so sick of my nose running. I am sitting out in the sun, which is the best medicine, right? In order to get toxicity out of you, it has to come out some way, whether it's through sweat or whatever the case may be. Let's see here. The Lover's card. Ooh, I like to see it. So someone could be practicing self-love or self-care. Or again, you could be looked at as very attractive, because the Lovers comes out on top of Queen of Wands and Four of Swords. A lot of people want to bed you. You could be keeping your options open here. Again, we could have had some sort of a third party energy here in this situation, because we do have the Three of Swords permeating this reading. This could be self-doubt. Again, dealing with the insecurities or the absence of family, right? I say that word lightly, family. But this could indeed be some sort of a true connection between clairvoyance here. It comes out before the Chariot. There was a lot of waiting around here. Yeah. You wait, you garden, you plant the seeds, and then you produce a harvest here. Nine of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, right? This is like me waiting to leave this friggin' state here. I worry about finances in an earthly mind state, which is why I want to leave this state when I have a certain amount of money, right? But it doesn't necessarily take money to get out of here. Chariot here, travel. The Lovers, which is the next card out. So this is a very strong connection. Nurturing yourself or coming across a love relationship that you're going to be able to nurture here. And then you create your own family. See how that works? You leave The bottom line is you have your family as a child, as a teenager, but at some point you leave the nest to create your own family, right? Talking about that girl that tried to get pregnant from me, right? She had no family, so she wanted to create her own family, but she tried it in a karmic way. Really? So, and then you're so invested in the family that you do have, you know, some not all, some people barely have time to reach back out to their parents and, you know, family members because they're busy with their own family and creating their own new rules and foundations and planning their own weddings and funerals and family reunions and that sort of thing, right? We have the Queen of Pentacles, a mother, a wife. So yeah, we have a Queen of Pentacles headed towards you, whether masculine or feminine. They're very strong, very down to earth here, very financially stable. Could be dealing with a business owner, getting a clairvoyant here, or someone that cares a lot. They have a lot of very high empathic ability here. Yeah, they're looked at as being very single and abundant, or this is how they're looking at you, very content. There's a shroud around this situation here. You're looked at as being very mysterious, or maybe you have your eyes on someone very mysterious. We also have the Knight of Wands, a sexual conquest, right? This is the rites of passage, right? Sometimes your family even kicks you out, or you have to leave your family in order to learn who you are or who you're able to become, figure out your own life path, right? The Knight of Wands comes out on top of Five of Pentacles, right? Getting out of your comfort zone, Nine of Pentacles, to obtain your own harvest. This is wish fulfillment when it comes to finances and building your own, like your parents, they will argue and say, this is my house. If you don't want to follow my rules, and get out. Okay, get out, right? A chip on their shoulder, being brash, right? Being in a physical displacement, or not being in your own comfort zone, and then next thing you know, you get the Nine of Pentacles, right? Hopefully after you go through a few valuable lessons. What else do we have for Pisces Pile 2? The Moon card shows up. Learning here, esoteric and occult information. But this could be dealing with the mothering aspect here. Now this is Pisces Major Arcana, but I also count it as Cancer Major Arcana. So we have double Cancer showing up here. There's a feminine on the way to you here. Or this would be a way of nurturing yourself, self-love. But we have partnership here because there's two people on this card. The Lovers. Again, this could be some sort of a psychic connection or a real, I guess that's the way real love works, right? Two people have to be very in tune with each other in order to make the relationship work. That's different from business. We're in a partnership just for superficial reasons. But when you have, like what I said, I can't be involved with a woman unless I have some sort of emotional or mental connection with her. That's absolutely true. That's how I feel about love. I can be outside of a relationship or not have sex for months, possibly even years. And when I do have that, my cup is being filled up here, right? I'm not jumping from 2-month relationship to 2-month relationship or all these different things. You're bringing half cups to people. People don't even detox after they get out of a relationship. They just jump right into a relationship hoping that someone can heal their wounds. That's not how shit goes, right? Codependent relationships, or even bringing karmic energies from past relationships into new relationships, right? Monkey branching, cheating, and all that type of stuff. Three of Swords is here, right? You have to have someone that not necessarily has a clean slate, but they're not necessarily dragging mud into the fucking house, right? We have the Sun card, yeah. The light at the end of the tunnel, or the shining star, right? The sun is one of the biggest stars in our solar system and nurtures everything. But typically the sun would give off divine masculine or father energy. Comes right after the moon, yeah. So there's a silver lining or something like that. There's something that you're not seeing, or something that's going to be illuminated to you here. A strong love connection, right? You're going to be rewarded by the universe, or this is what headed towards you as long as you keep putting in the hard work, right? Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, focusing on yourself. Not necessarily meaning to be selfish, but when you see yourself as a high quality, high value, you start to attract high quality, high value relationships. So the moon and the sun, the mother and the father. I resonate with the moon as a divine masculine. Well, technically the divine feminine, but For all intents and purposes, it would look crazy if I walked around calling myself a woman or the divine feminine. Now, my mission here is to heal the divine feminine, right? To heal the broken feminine, because a lot of these women don't know what the hell's going on. Again, we started this reading talking about how women are intentionally creating single mother households, right? My thing is, if I have to teach you to be a woman, I don't want you. Right? I want to resonate in my masculine. Yin and yang, that sort of thing, right? I'm a divine feminine with a lot of yin energy, right? A lot of masculine principles. I've had past lives where I was a woman, so I know how it feels, or I can be very open-minded when it comes to women's rights and that sort of thing, right? They just literally passed that law that says women can't have abortions anymore. But this is where you need to develop integrity. You're not even supposed to be having sex until you get married, let alone having children, and even using that as a last form of contraception. Why aren't you using condoms at least? The rest of the message, 3 of Cups, a celebration. Hopefully I said something positive. But yeah, people wanting to come towards you. It comes right on top of the Lovers, on top of the Queen of Wands, on top of the 4 of Swords. Yeah, there's some people doing it the right way, or there's a relationship that's coming towards you that's going to bring a lot of positivity, right? The universe sees you as doing something the right way, or again, people are seeing you as doing something the right way. They see you as fatherly material or motherly material. We're going to see if the star... I ain't even finished saying it. That boy's psychic. Because we have the moon and we have the sun coming out. What do we usually see in the sky? The sun, the moon, and the stars. So yeah, there's a child showing up in this situation. There's wish fulfillment being handed down to you. The universe is going to be granting you what you want, wish fulfillment, right? You have to see you... easy come, easy go. But when you're mastering yourself, when you're working on something diligently and with integrity, it lasts longer, right? Like, say, for instance, sex. I mean, there's people that jump out of the window with sex, and then next thing you know, a couple of years pass, and sex is just sex. People are just using it as a ploy or a tool to control people to get what they want, right? They know what sex feels like. It's lackluster or whatever the case may be, versus, right? People with addictions are still trying to chase that first high. So imagine what life would be like, or an example would be someone that started having sex when they're a teenager, then all of a sudden when they're in their mid-20s or their 30s or whatever, sex is just like whatever to them, versus someone that waited to get married, right? I guess in their early 20s or whatever the case may be, and they don't know what sex feels like, and then they open that present, then they have that sweet taste of the icing on the cake. And it's more enjoyable because you haven't run yourself into the ground and run yourself through with sex, right? Yeah, I ain't even finished. I ain't even get the whole thing out and it came out. I do know I have tissue here, but I'll be changing my clothes today. I may even be throwing this shirt away. I would do some laundry, but hey. Yep, 2 of Cups. There's a lot of positivity showing up here. Shit, look at this bottom row. We got the moon, nurturing energy, or the mother, bringing that feminine aspect, right? We have the sun, right? The masculine aspect, Leo energy. Joy, the possibilities of illumination. Children, 3 of Cups, someone wanting to share an abundance with you here, right? Drinks and celebration, gathering. The star card, which I couldn't even say before it popped up out of the reading, that's the star children, symbolizing the Aquarius. Being very open-minded, being very free-flowing, right? A naturalist, bringing the healing to generations, right? Okay, so this is breaking generational curses. And then 2 of Cups. Someone bringing their cup to you, wanting to share in the cup with you here. Again, following up with the 3 of Cups. So an offering being brought to you, someone wanting to celebrate with you here, have some sort of a gathering, creating true unity here with you here. We already have Gemini and the Lovers, right? The communication is key as well, but also the feeling is there, right? This is having butterflies in your stomach at the same time being a sapiosexual. See, you know how a first date would go if both people are standoffish and they're just asking each other a bunch of dumbass questions versus someone that's actually very enamored with you. They're giving you, oh my God, I'm so infatuated with you. That look in your eyes as they're sitting across from you and you guys are talking to each other, being lost in each other's eyes and that sort of thing. The Tower card, on top of the moon. So there's a change up that needs to be happening here. Some sort of an evolution. This is Scorpio Major Arcana, so and we know that Scorpio rules the genitals, right? So definitely there's sex here, but there's some sort of an aha moment, an illumination. Ironically, it comes out on top of the moon card. So again, this could be esoteric knowledge and occult information. This could be being very psychic and very intuitive. So we could have a true, genuine connection between two intuitives here. Love at first sight, the Tower moment, right? Or again, this could be a bad situation as well if I was to read it negativity, but I'm not getting a whole negativity out of what's being displayed here in this second part of this reading. Again, this could be maybe some sort of a toxic relationship that you have with your family, the Tower card, people being blown out of the situation. We've seen the Five of Pentacles showing up, which would be something like homelessness or being a rolling stone or being taken out of your comfort zone, right? Forcing you out of a situation in order for you to get what is rightfully yours. We've seen many movies or read plenty of stories. I would even say Aladdin, right? Jasmine was so sick of being a Disney princess that she snuck out of the castle with Aladdin, who was perceived to be a street rat. Ten of Cups, yeah, and the happiness and the positivity continues here. So the Ten of Cups, I look at that as having your intuition wide open, being very empathic. So again, very psychic here, illuminated, enlightened. Now this is a very large family here. The sun symbolizes children. And what do we have here? We have a large family, whether it's a child or plural. So the universe is granting someone's wish here. There's some sort of illumination coming towards this situation. The universe is meeting someone halfway. Six of Pentacles, yeah, providing a gift. I'm also getting spiritual guides as well. So maybe you have your spiritual guides or your sort of ancestors or whatever deity you follow or pray to. They're helping you along with this journey. Celebrations through Six of Pentacles on top of Three of Cups. This could be people being happy for you, celebrating you, bringing you gifts, whether it's pregnancy or whether they're bringing gifts to your engagement party or something like that. Okay. Bachelor parties and bachelorette parties. Okay. Don't get too carried away now. We have, the universe is meeting you halfway. The Star card, which this is my meeting you halfway card. Wanting to take action. This is ambition and planning something out, right? We go from the Two of Swords. Now we have three. We're ready to take off here. But again, love has to be reciprocated. So someone that feels or thinks the same way you do. And then the Four of Wands. Wow. This is one of the best love readings I've done so far for the pick a card readings. Pisces. We go to Four of Swords, which is the twin flame card. We already see lovers out here. We already see the lovers out here. The Four of Wands on top of the Two of Cups, on top of the Knight of Wands. So yeah, you have to be willing to, not being forceful or aggressive, but again, it's proving something, right? It's rites of passage here. Everyone has the opportunity to build themselves a better life, right? They're just afraid to do it sometimes, right? A mother that wants, a daughter that wants to stay up under their parents, or a young male that's, again, that doesn't want to get from under their parents or under their friends or whatever the case may be. You have to be able to love yourself strong enough to build new connections. And I always like to say, when people see you expanding and the way that you're treating yourself, again, I also say working hard to become a new beast that people can't recognize you anymore. So then they want to say you're changing because they want you to be stagnant, right? They want you to be humble. Why do they want you to be humble? So they could take advantage of you in your humble, unaware state, right? That's the problem what I have with people being humble sometimes. Yeah, you be humble, but not to the point to where you let people, i.e. your parents, who's not going to walk in your shoes or be buried in your casket with you at the end of the day, right? Of course, we don't want parents to be burying their children, but you get the idea. So very interesting, powerful reading. There's definitely a divine connection that's headed towards you. 6 of Cups, an offer being made here. This could also be a past life connection. Let's take a look at the major arcanas. See what other messages we can pull here from this reading before we close out for Pisces pile 2. So we have the Lovers and the Star card. You know, how I like to see the air signs commingling. Aquarius and Gemini. Open-minded and open-hearted communication, freedom. A lot of a lot of communication here. We have the Sun, Leo vibes, being the center of attention, being the apple of someone's eye here. And we have the Tower card, and we have the Chariot and the Moon. So Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces showing up. Yeah, definitely dealing with a clairvoyant here. The sun, the stars, and the moon illuminate the sky. That's like being able to see in the dark, which reminds me of a clairvoyant, or some kind, could be a tarot reader or something like that, a palm reader. Someone that knows how to look closely at the details and able to make very educated guesses and that sort of thing. All right. Let's see, High Court cards. King of Wands. Sorry, not King of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Very sexually attractive, very creative. Could be dealing with a very brilliant content creator as well. Someone physically invested in their own well-being here. A passionate leader here. Someone that shows people, it's almost like a wayfinder here. Definitely we have a healer, a strong leader, whether masculine or feminine. Let's see. 2 of Wands, 2 of Cups. Yep, they're coming towards you. Or they're being attracted to you or being drawn to you with a strong love connection, right? The lion at the top of the card. They're feeling very confident about the success of this relationship with you here. They may even come from far and wide and wanted to journey towards you to bring this cup. Could be a little bit of hesitancy, or this person came out of third-party energies. We have 333 synchronicity with 3 of Swords. Okay, so this person feels like you can heal their broken heart. I'm not sure whether they was in a relationship or not, but yeah, they're feeling that you can heal their broken heart or heal their loneliness or fill whatever void, because I mean, again, we live in a world that's built on relationships, so there's a certain void that needs to be filled. Again, going back to the girl that tried to have children with me, right? Or even leaving out of your parents' house to develop your own family here. But someone wants to come into union with you here, come into contact with you here, share some sort of a celebration, it's at the back, ending out this tough cycle of loneliness or heartbreak, traveling towards you in order to have this wish fulfillment moment. 3 of Cups, wanting to share with you here, build a relationship or expound upon their empathy and intuition here. 4. Yep. Yeah, this is pregnancy here. She's laying in the bed. This will be like morning sickness. 4 of Wands, the household, the twin flame. This is where you build a family outside of a home. 1111. We saw Gemini major arcana show out, so some sort of a twin flame union here. Strong love connection. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Yeah, leaving behind what no longer serves you, right? 5 of Cups. Emotional disillusionment, coming out of this emotional haze, right? Trying something new, coming out of your comfort zone. But 5 also not only symbolizes difficulty, it symbolizes freedoms, right? A choice. Right? Do you want to stay stagnant forever, or do you want to be ambitious and take hold over the things that the universe wants you to have? Oh, we also had Queen of Pentacles here as well. Show another high court card. 2 queens. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So very creative. Again, an entrepreneur, content creator, someone that knows how to be building finances because they're very creative. Now we have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they're receiving payment for their creativity, their arts. This could even be like a daycare attendant or something like that. A healer even. Possibly a chef. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Yep, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. So yeah, receiving gifts. This is investing here because she's waiting around, planting the seeds, planting the pentacles. You see the pentacles growing out of the pot, growing out of the tree. So you could be literally dealing with a gardener. Maybe someone gets finances and then immediately what they do is they plant it into something that's going to be very versatile or that's going to grant them abundance. This could also be saving as well. Saving for that family. Yeah, along with the 7 of Pentacles, we have the 7 of Cups. Yeah. So the 7 of Cups could symbolize the future because it's a smoke screen. You don't really know what the future holds, even for a psychic or an intuitive, right? I'm very psychic and intuitive, but that doesn't mean I know what lottery numbers I need to pick in order to make myself rich. That's not how it goes. We have no 8s here. We have several 9s, 9 of Swords, 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Very successful here. Yeah, coming out of this period of darkness or toxicity, mental anguish, maybe insecurities, nervousness, possibly even. Someone not feeling adequate enough, right? You start out young and naive, and then you grow into, a brilliant human being, a model citizen. Very abundant here, receiving those things, right? 7 of Pentacles into the 9 of Pentacles, receiving that harvest. 9 of Cups, someone looking at you as wish fulfillment and being very content, having a lot of love to offer you, or yeah, either you have a lot of love to offer or they have a lot of love to offer you here. And even after that 9 of Cups, we have the 10 of Cups, which is sharing in that love with other people, creating a family, some sort of a community, lineage, abundance here. We want not only the money, but we want the love around us, people that we can trust, right? An example would be like having Sunday dinner and discussing true intentions and true feelings around Sunday dinner, whether it's business or actual love relationships. Right? Now let's see what we have at the bottom of the deck for Pisces Pile 2. 6 of Cups, 9 of Wands, 69. Someone wanting to drop burdens here. Look at it. Here's my love. Now get rid of my burdens. Sexual frustration here. Some sort of a long journey or something like that. This would be like sex after a long days of hard work. Yeah. What else do we have? 10 of Pentacles, right? That's the abundance, right? You want both the 10s, the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, right? Financial security and the security of the family around you, right? This may even be inspiration either way. You working on your finances in order to build a family, or you have the family and you're inspired to bring abundance or a legacy to your family because you want to see them happy. Ace of Wands. Yeah, a lot of creativity, a lot of passion, a lot of spiritual energy, right? A lot of moving, but this is the male phallus, right? Which is going to generate the creativity for that 10 of Pentacles, or generate this big-ass family that we see here. One more card, 10 of Wands. A lot of sexual frustration here. Walking into the doorway of success here. Dropping burdens, leaving behind old things that no longer matter to you, right? Again, if you wanted to carry anything into the future, you wanted to carry positive burdens, right? Your family and your wealth, right? This would be like trying to leave out of, trying to stuff as much money in your pockets as you can as you leave a situation here. Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm getting a message like that. So yeah, this could be someone building up their finances in order to start a family. Or again, being inspired by their family to take on several burdens here, right? As we would typically see in a father, i.e. Good Times or Everybody Hates Chris, the role that Terry Crews played, right? She was always able to say, my husband has, 3 jobs, 2 jobs, or something like that. I don't need this job. My husband has multiple jobs. But yeah, very interesting reading that we have for you guys today, Pisces. Hopefully you enjoyed the messages. Like, share, subscribe, add value to the channel so that we continue to grow, and then I can put out a lot more of these therapeutic, insightful messages from the future for you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. I just had a bumblebee run into the back of my neck. How bees are very abundant. Deuces.